your task is to get from wherever you insert to that point via the land nav skills that you have learned tonight. And once you get back there, there'll be another box for you guys to be able to pick up your radios, and the team leads be able to pick up their Blue Force trackers. All right.
What is that location?
It's going to be 056122, marked by a red marker on the map. Everyone have eyes on?
Affirm.
Affirm.
Awesome.
Affirm.
Go ahead and move back to this flagpole here. Find your name, and off you go.
Good luck to beer.
Oh god, I'm nervous.
See you at the finish line.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
have
need
faith
luck,
in you
I'm
all.
good at it.
We'll see. Oh, there it is. See what that is. Fucking hate this country. Nothing but mountains and goat tracks. Down to our northwest, approximately 200 meters, 300 meters. running easterly, westerly. It's to the southeast, which I think is another town. Oh, fuck. My fat ass. Dumped all my shit. Oh, there's a body of water. Oops, where's that? South. Okay, so. On the south side of that water. Not. Approximately here, which is where I was looking for. Dogleg. Because I think I have to head northeast. Where else could I be? Maybe here. Yeah, I think that makes sense actually. It's a major town. About here. Be on Hilltop 6-7. Means I need to head fucking way the blazes northeast. Head of bearing. It was 6-5 for a long time. Oh, Devere beat me. You won't let me live it down. After the T junction, get my bearings on 03. This fucking stamina is tough, man. Should be it. Hey. Goddamn stalker, what are you doing here? Don't tell me I'm the last one. God damn my fat ass. I should have taken the non-GL kit. Ah, son of a bitch. Could have used a mobility scooter or a goddamn Segway or something. That's good. Starting to get worried whether I had confirmation bias or not. We're good here. We're good here, fam. Alright. Go 059. Christ alive. Kill me. man. Oh shit. Who dat? An AR. Alatar, maybe? Captain's gotta be in there somewhere as well. Yeah, I would be able to navigate with his eyes closed. So if it's anything like me, struggling with these fucking hills. Oh shit, man, such a fucking long run. God damn. Goddamn Forrest Gump of Takistan out here. Goddamn compound. Goddamn breath. Alright, surely this time.
the deer has all these markers on where he could be.
Yeah, I noticed.
Good job, boys.
Hello, specialist.
You only beat me because I'm fat.
I'm
I
carrying
was
the
second
AR.
one here.
You're second
The
on.
AR
Nice
was
work.
the first.
Let's look at that ass. Yeah, it's pretty fat. Oh, shit. I'm just glad I'm not the last person. That's all I ask for.
Yeah, I probably should have put a little more thought into where I put you guys. I didn't realize how far out I put some of y'all.
Yeah, I would have appreciated a mobility scooter.
Yeah, I was watching you helmet cam. I could see it.
How far was I?
Probably
around a
about
click.
2 or 3 clicks.
I
You,
was
you,
th-
you,
I
I
was
watched you
3.
beeline it like straight to where it was at. Like
I
both
saw the
of you two.
village. I saw the compound in the village and realized that on the map.
Yeah, it was the roads that helped me figure out where I was.
Yeah, roads are fucking awesome. Bodies of water, too.
I'm going to rethink how I do this particular operation and try to get it like this particular type of training.
Any station is net 3-2 requesting radio check on frequency 132 over.
3-2, this is Mike. Radio check. Or that. Lima Charlie 132 over.
Hang a mic out. 3 Romeo, this is 3-2 requesting radio check on frequency 130 over.
Charlie.
Hang a mic out. Alright.
Alright, let's see where people are at.
Is Captain McCoy lost?
I
No.
don't know. He's figuring it out.
Just for saying that he is now going to come straight here and kick your ass.
Oh yeah, I found that. I'm the one who's watching this the helmet cam.
Yeah.
I was watching a bunch of helmet cam.
Hope that Brewer's not all the way out there.
I'm going to.
He's got
it
a
back.
If that's where he is, he's got about 4 kilometers.
I started at like
He's- From what his marks are looking like, he's to our east.
I started at grid 022107.
I started at 050115
I started south, just south of the town Keita. Oh god, that sounded even weirder. Just trying to say it in Arabic.
Well.
Mind that's not even weirder because that's a whole different section of Arabic, so I can't even say those normally.
Inshallah. It's the only thing I know.
Oh. That's if God hopes, basically.
Alright, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Yeah, the one thing I struggle with is doubting myself when I figured my position out within a minute, but I'm like, do I know where I'm going, or is it just confirmation bias? Well.
Where's the sergeant?
He's trying to help the lost lambs. How was the nice jog through the countryside, Captain?
It was terrible, and I teleported myself here because I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, affirm. We could have been given mobility scooters or segways for expediency.
I'm tracking, Cap. Yep.
Hmm. This is a bitch of a countryside to fucking nav, though. Nothing but fucking mountains and goat tracks. Nice work, May.
Hello. So I forgot a map tool.
Oh,
I
fun.
had to guess all my angles.
Oh, good job.
Wonderful. Yeah, that was
Sweet.
fun.
Am I the only one who didn't actually use what we learned and just kind of guessed it just while be aligning it to the north? Just after seeing some compounds?
I mean, I kind of use my tool, but only for like my bearing.
Yeah, I get an exact bear.
Yeah.
Because
I
I was
found my starting position.
around me and was able to figure out my.
Yeah. I was unsure of my exact starting location and without azimuthing to a few villages I could see in the distance. So once I found that, I guesstimated my direction here.
Don't forget to grab your radio.
Yep, I did. So thank you.
Hi, gents. Go ahead and pop into the compound. Who is that? No, the one running over there.
Oh.
Private Steel.
Remember to get radios.
Inside over here.
We're EndEx. Shouldn't be.
Oh, for the whole mission.
All right. So the 4 of you guys that didn't make it back on time, go ahead and stand over here. All right. So kind of something to note. So there were a few people that got lost, right? Beyond the fact of we got lost, kind of remembering that land nav is fairly important. I understand I probably put you guys out a bit far, so that's on me. However, so remembering these land nav skills are going to be pretty vital, especially, learning the different features. This kind of goes for everybody, right? Learning the different land features, land masses, kind of being able to take in the fact that, I can see this, that, and the other thing around me, take a guess at where we're going, and move. I believe I don't remember who made it back first, but some of you guys are all in varying distances. Some of you guys were close together, others were not. So kind of being able to be attentive is pretty important. So just kind of keep a lot of that stuff in mind going forward. If you have to practice reading a map on your own, there are ways we can work on that particular set of skills that don't require us to wander through the wilderness for an hour, 20 minutes, or whatever, however long we were out there wandering for, right? Anybody got any questions on what the first part of tonight was? We're gonna do a little bit of a quick live fire using some of these skills with actual Op4, and then we'll call it for the night. All right. Any questions? Shoot your question, whoever said.
If how do I locate where I'm at on the map? In case I'm dropped into an area, you know.
Go ahead and speak up, Private.
I said, how do I identify where I'm at on the map? If I'm dropped into an area blindly, how do I locate my coordinates on the map using just the tools I have available, the basic tool?
So a lot of it comes down to trying to maneuver yourself in places where you see civil landmasses. For example, you know, intersections in roads, towns, on hills that you can see. You know, large rock formations that may pop up on a map as some terrain. It's the biggest thing about trying to find yourself when you don't have the ability to look at like a blue force tracker and that sort of thing is actually trying to pinpoint exactly what land features around you in what directions to kind of be able to find an idea of where you're at, right?
So
Private.
basically,
Go.
I apologize, Sergeant. So basically, wander around until I find out where I'm at.
So yes and no. You don't want to wander mindlessly. You're going to wind up getting yourself even more lost that way. It's typically your best bet to try to figure out where you are is to find some elevation, right? Like that'd be the first thing that I would personally do. Find elevation, look for other things that you can easily pinpoint, and start from there.
The very first thing I did was look for elevation. But once I got there, I couldn't differentiate what was where I was exactly on the map, one mountain from the next.
Okay.
So the best way, I mean, it's going to be different in every situation, is you find some elevation and then you look for landmarks around you, like buildings, roads, you know, other hilltops that are like opposite roads, and you figure out what bearing those are from you. So that you shoot your azimuth in those directions, and say, okay, like I have this town that's bearing like 311 for me, and then you look at the map and you find towns that are that bearing from other hilltops, and you just kind of look around and see if you can match landmarks to what you see on the map. Buildings are really helpful with that because they're man-made structures are usually placed in specific ways, and sometimes you'll see a building at a certain angle and you're like, oh, that matches. There's a T intersection at this road here. This road is running east-west, so that'll narrow down, you know, that'll narrow down a lot just by looking at that. Be like, oh, I have a T intersection here and a T intersection there on a road that goes east to west with civilian structures on the south side of the road. Like, let me look for that on the map and see if I recognize the terrain around me that way. Does that make sense?
I do, Captain. It's just that I was in a location where the only thing I could identify is one pine tree, and it looked exactly like the pine tree next to it.
Yeah, sometimes you know, finding a spot to find a landmark is the worst part, because sometimes you're going to get yourself more lost, or you're moving further away from where you need to be, while you're trying to find that landmark as well. This terrain is extremely difficult too. I got super lost. I was relatively on track at first, but then I myself got super lost as well. So yeah, it's very, very difficult, and only goes to underscore the importance of knowing this stuff. Does that answer your question? Sort of enough, good enough for government work?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Private Campbell, you had a comment and a question.
Yeah, this might help Private Steel too. I was just gonna say that in whenever we're doing like an operation or anything, or even in real life, like you're gonna have a general sense of where you are. Like this is for training purposes, obviously, and I can only speak to where I was put, and I couldn't see jack shit for shit. So even going to the highest spot, I was looking around and I was like, oh, all these hills look exactly the same, and all these towns, well, there's only one town, and it looks just as good as any other town. But generally, if you're doing something, you're gonna know at least a 4-digit grid where you're at. And if you know that and you know the point where you're supposed to be, then you can for sure find where you are by terrain association or by looking at buildings and things like that. But if you have no idea where the fuck you are, then yeah, it's pretty hard to just look at a hill and distinguish that hill from any other hill that's on the map. So it's okay.
I understand. I appreciate your understanding as well. The first thing I did when I was dropped in, I went looking for elevation, and there was no downs or anything. You know, I was exactly where you were at. If I could at least seen one town at the point of where I was at, then I think I could have deciphered it a little bit better. But it wasn't until I received some assistance before I saw a town. So that's why I was asking, do I just wander around until I see something a little bit more substantial? Or do I just wing it until I see a hill that looks a little bit different than the last hill I was standing on? I just wanted a little bit more clarity as far as how I can position myself.
So a lot of it came down to where I dropped you guys. Some of you guys had a little bit less fortunate spots than others, just because, trees and hills aren't very distinguishable from one tree to another some days. Especially, in some of the terrains that we fight on here on the unit. So you just gotta play with what you've got, and if you get lost, it's kind of unfortunate, but it's something to kind of remember that familiar terrain features, looking for a town, kind of pointing on what Private Campbell said of this town looked like the other town. Okay, yes, it looked like every other town, but where is it in relation to where you're currently standing? What bearing is it? What distance is it? So if you can kind of slowly pinpoint a little bit better where you're going to be at based off of, the distance to the town and the bearing of where you're at to that town.
I guess, Sergeant, all I was trying to say is that when you're just getting dropped randomly here, like, you have no idea whether the grid square you're in, there's a town that looks and could be at the same azimuth as, like, a town that's 2 kilometers away. So
So typically, I know it's not something that happens within the unit very often, so we almost never start with nothing. We always have an idea of where we're starting at, one way or the other, whether it be a generalized area or an exact position, but we always know where we're at to start off any mission that we do. So just that's kind of one of those twists that I put in here that kind of backfired on me a little bit. So that's just something I've written down for my own adjustments.
Yep.
However, you are correct. Typically, we do have at least some sort of grid in general. So yeah, a four digit grid or a 6-digit grid to kind of give us the right starting area. Probably say you had another comment.
I don't think it had anything to do with where we were dropped on your end, Staff Sergeant, because it's all about situational awareness. Going back to what Captain said about how, I mean, if you're just dropped into a random location, there's no telling where you're exactly dropped. It's more important to identify or be able to position yourself so you know where to utilize what you got, the map, and so forth. So I don't think it was anything that you did or where we were dropped. It's more specifically, I think it's more or less us trying to being able to identify where we're at a little bit better. So it don't matter where we're dropped. It matters how we determine to get to that point, if you don't mind me interjecting that point.
Yep. That is all good points. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns, gripes? All right.
I've got
Everybody
one
make
second.
sure they have their radios, and if you had a Blue 4 device, grab it as well.
Sergeant,
Specialist Williams.
there was a comment from Private May.
Private Mayor, what's up?
Check your kits. I just trusted that I had a map tool. I did not have one when we started that.
Did you not have it when we were up on that hill doing the practice?
No, I was watching as the others were doing it. And was just assuming that I had it in my kit. So
Raj.
that is fault of mine, but make sure you have your kit.
And 3-2.
Send it.
I believe we're still down an Alpha team. Did you want me to step back down, or did you want somebody to step up?
Negative. I'm still gonna have you do the game plan. Let's see. If you're an Alpha, step over here by the flagpole for a second. And Private Steele's with you. Mr. Alatar, Captain McCoy, which of you guys would like to team lead for this last little bit?
Captain?
Okay.
Way to
I can lead the team.
way to pass the buck.
Yeah, you know, I should make you do it, Mr. Alatar, but you know, the captain's being very kind to you tonight. All right, gents. So, following getting lost in the woods, turns out that the town out to our west, currently marked by objective landfall, was occupied by enemy forces. Our plan is to go in, assault that location, and retake it for the local populace that was chased out of it within the past half hour or so. So we're gonna do Specialist Williams. You're acting 3-2 as my 2IC. Can I get you a little bit of practice there? You guys are gonna use some of the land nav skills from where we are currently to work your way towards objective landfall and quickly assault that and retake it for the civilians that have lost their positions there. Right. So I'll give you guys a moment to work that plan out. I'll give you probably about 5 minutes, and then we'll get the show on the road. Try to get it get it assaulted fairly quickly. All right.
3-2 copies.
Any stations, Nets Alpha, recheck 132 over.
Alpha, this is 3-2. Reading you, Lima Charlie on 132 over.
Frequency
Roger, out.
132.1. Oh,
Can I get Alpha and Bravo over here at the western side of the compound?
Just
All right. So obviously our objective is approximately a click out to our west along this ASR. My suggestion at this point is to push along the southern side of this road, utilizing cover concealment to reach OP marked up at Hilltop 6-8. From there, we can get eyes on the town, see what we're dealing with. Suggestion from there would likely be to leave a team. Alpha, are you still carrying the utilizing the DMR within your team?
Negative. I don't have a rifleman anymore.
Okay, copy that. Have you got a rifleman there, brother?
I said.
Sweet. So you go ahead and grab the law and go ahead and get your rifleman to take the DMR. Alpha, you okay to take the AT stick?
Say again?
Are you okay to take the big stick, AT stick?
Yeah, I'll take the D for you.
Excellent. So you'll take the law.
So our scheme. What's our scheme from the OP here?
Yeah, right. So the OP will leave Bravo in that case, since they're going to have the long range in Overwatch for the time being. Alpha, I want you to go ahead and utilize Military Crest to try and get around onto this other hillside to get closer.
Have to go around the far side here, just
Yeah.
so you know.
AFA, I'm happy for you to pathfind.
Going in this way here might be our best bet. if I would recommend Bravo
you
get
were-
a little
fuck,
bit
I don't
closer
remember
because
where
that's
you're
going to leave us what
do
like
you see where
500 meters between fire.
Alright, fine. So basically, I want to do
It's
this.
not too kosher.
I want to do this as a bounding maneuver. So ideally, we'll leave Bravo here for the time being while you pathfind us a position closer around this position. You'll set up, then we'll get Bravo hopped up to you, and then we'll go ahead and establish our AP from this this draw.
I mean, we may even want to move together and then get Bravo like right here or whatever they can see in, and then we can make our assault from there.
Yep, Roger. Well, I'm okay with that. We'll first things first. We're going to reach that AP and find out what we're dealing with.
All right, Roger.
And then from there, we'll break it down and pull back along that ridge line to get maneuvering on that draw. But I'm going to establish that as our approximate AP.
All right, Roger. Go team.
Fucking who?
Permission to lock and load.
Stand by for that. 3 Romeo, this is 132 over.
Send it for Romeo.
We've briefed our team leads. We're just going to need about 10 Sierra to 15 Sierra, get our team across it, and then we'll head out from here. Are we clear to lock and load at this point, ever?
You are clear to lock and load. And commence
Alpha
your
Bravo, clear to
briefing.
lock and load. Over.
My copies.
Alpha copies.
Secondly, go ahead and let me know once we're ready for step off.
You are good for a step off at your
Is Alpha ready to go?
Gucci's tracking.
Am I to see?
Enjoy your run.
Yeah, don't even go in there. I didn't have a segue in this fucking kit.
You can lose the night vision scope.
What about if we got military issued wheelies, like the shoes you have the wheels in the heel of the boot?
Oh, the Heelys.
Yes.
Have you seen the Croc Heelys?
Oh,
No.
gross.
They need to do it with the Lightning McQueen ones, if anything. The only acceptable ones.
Buddy teams Campbell and my brewer, you're on me.
Copy that.
Three to this is Bravo.
Send it, brother.
Bravo's green to go.
Good shit. All right, Alpha, go ahead and take us out. Get us on the south side of the ASR, heading towards the OP marker. Be advised, the arrow markers from OP is advisory only. I expect you to use your own pathfinding skills. 3 Romeo, this is 132. We are Oscar Mike time now.
Richie, say again, all after south side of the road, over.
Copy that. Just advising that the arrow markers that I've placed from OP to the AP is advisory only. I'm going to rely on you for your best judgment. Over.
Roger, over.
Get on the south side of the road.
Reach you out.
Copy.
Let's go, Mike. We're going to slap ourselves right between Alpha and Bravo here.
Copy, I'm ahead of you.
You cheeky blighter. Romeo, this is 3-2. Are you tracking our plan at this time? Over.
Alpha, get a short halt, catch your breath.
Affirmative.
Say again, Alpha.
It's Alpha short halted to catch our breath here. Over.
Copy, short hold. So objective plan is as follows: 3-2 is proceeding west, south side of this ASI to OP marker at Hilltop Break. 6-8, we're going to establish eyes on objective landfall, and from that position make best judgment and movement to utilize defilade, maneuvering south by southwest to approach the AP marker at break. Grid 043116. From this location, we will conduct our assault on objective landfall at assault. Over.
Romeo copies all.
3-2 out.
Make sure to pull 360, Campbell.
Let's fucking pick it up, Mike. We're falling behind here.
Apologies, Alpha's lost your mic.
It's okay. It was my own fault. I was distracted.
But Alpha's gonna have short haul again because we're at the base of the hill. We're gonna short haul, catch our breath before we start moving up.
Good copy, Alpha. Man, I'm done. You got any fucking cough drops in your rucksack there, Mike?
Fortunately, no.
Oh, fuck.
Enough morphine though should make you just pass out and not have to deal with it.
Yeah, honestly, I'll let you know if I need that. Or fentanyl, but, you know.
I'm not allowed to carry that anymore.
Yeah, they took that away from you. Ever since the party of 08.
Alpha's picking it up, moving 247 to the OP.
Copy.
Over.
You want to tell them just short hold as well.
Copy that, Alpha. 3-2's short holding for breath at this time at your previous location. Over.
Roger that. We're gonna set up on the east side of the ridge here, and I'll see if I can peek up and get some eyes out towards the objective. Over.
Tracking. Alright, let's pick it up, Mike.
Crossing.
Hey, Snowy. How you doing, buddy? Bravo, when you're ready, go ahead and pick it up. Bearing 230, following up behind Alpha here. Leave your team just shy of the ridge line in security of our rear, and then join Alpha yourself for recon. Over.
Bravo copies.
Yes. 3-2 actual is in the sky, and I'm doing some 2IC training while sick with COVID. So
Taking it down to a slow jog.
Copy. You can walk it, it's fine.
Alright, it's Alpha. We've reached the OP roughly. Yeah, we're at the OP. I'm crawling over to get eyes out right now.
Roger that. 3-2 is almost on your pause. Obviously, just as you've probably already done, remind you people to stay below defilade.
That's a firm.
Picking it up.
Alpha, eyes on numerous rooftop level
Thanks, man.
sentries.
That should be right. I've had it before.
Around 600 meters, bearing 282 and more northwest of that break. It's an industrial type facility. Stand by for more routes.
Romeo, this is 3-2 on 130. Be advised, we have reached our AP marker. Over.
Move south a little bit and move into this draw right in front of us, and use that defilade so we don't have to go all the way around as initially intended.
Bravo, you tracking Alpha's intent?
Yeah, 3-2.
Okay.
Right here. You see what I mean? We can just go a little bit further on the east side here. Draw.
Then hop over. Yeah, I'm tracking. I'm happy with that.
Alright, we're going to move a little bit more to the south, but staying on the east side of this defilade. We're less than 600 meters from the target. So we're gonna move into this draw that's immediately to our southwest, and we're not gonna use the route that's marked. We're just gonna move right into this near draw. So follow me to the
3-2, this is Bravo.
Set for 3-2.
You want Bravo team to follow on Alpha or set up here for now?
I want you to pull back southeast down the ridgeline and then follow Alpha along that their movement plan. We're gonna get too spread out otherwise.
Bravo, copy.
You with me, Mike?
To your right, or to
Copy.
your front, I should say.
Let's follow up Alpha here.
Copy.
Crossing your barrel.
Crossing.
This is Alpha. We're Oscar Mike to the south. We're gonna find a good spot to cross over west into this draw, so we can block that sight line from the objective. Over.
Copy that, Alpha. 3-2 sniffing your fumes here, and Bravo's following behind us. Fuck this mountain. Fuck this countryside.
Fuck all this mountains.
Alpha short halted.
Short holding. 3-2, same traffic. 3 Romeo, this is 3-2, be advised. We are Charlie Mike from our OP. Multiple hostiles have been spotted in objective landfall upon silos, building rooftops, etc. We are currently going to disregard our usual movement plan, cross the ridge into the opposing draw to utilize concealment. Over. Copy that, Alpha.
Romeo covers off.
Yeah, we're crossing over time now.
Give it 10 to 15 Sierra, Bravo, and follow over.
Bravo copies.
Yeah, to catch his breath.
Make sure we're utilizing that military crest. Bravo. Check my tablet here. Alright, we're crossing.
Mayor's green ready to move.
Good to move, Bravo.
Bravo copies.
Catching breath.
Yeah, slowing down. Hey, I heard you like mountains. Want to climb another one?
Fuck no.
Too bad. If you're out on the swivel up here, I don't fucking trust this place.
Copy that.
Sets up a base of fire.
Bravo shuttled into catch a break.
Copy that, Bravo.
They have the marksman rifles. They have better range.
Like same traffic.
Which is short holding.
Careful on this crest here. It kind of plateaus.
When my fat ass gets to the tree.
Short halt right here. 3-2, this is Alpha.
Go for 3-2.
We kind of moved up to the plateau just southeast of Hilltop. I think it's 183 break. It looks like we can follow this around like straight southwest to the AP if Bravo wants to get set up and just stand by for us to get in position and they initiate contact and we'll push from that south AP into the objective. Over.
Hey, firm. Sounds good to me. Bravo, you tracking that over?
Good and ready to move on.
Bravo's continuing movement.
Copy that, Bravo. If you're not tracking, I need you on Alpha's current pause set up looking towards that town while Alpha conducts their movement towards the AP marker.
Yeah, Bravo, this is Alpha.
Over.
Alpha's in for Bravo.
Bravo, when you get to our position, if you move north like 50 meters, you should have a good spot to set up. We're going to continue southwest from our position. Do not engage or try and conceal yourselves until we're at our assault point, and we'll advise when we're ready to begin the assault. Over.
Bravo copies.
3-2 and Mike are going to attach to you, Alpha.
All right, let's move southwest here, guys. Follow me southwest.
Copy.
Copy that, southwest.
Also be advised, a quick look over there might, at least the trees might be
3-2 is moving with Alpha.
Bravo copies.
Bravo, this Alpha, over.
3 Romeo, this is 3-2 on 130.
Let us know if that's a good spot
Same
for you,
for Romeo
if you need to relocate.
Be advised, at this time we have set up our Bravo team utilizing the DMR on break Hilltop 103, facing towards the objective. At this time, myself and Alpha team are utilizing concealment and cover to maneuver to the AP marker, and we will begin our assault from there. Over.
Rob copies all. Keep up the good work.
3-2 out.
3-2, this is Bravo.
Zen for 3-2.
Shift west, get a little closer to the center.
Eyes on Arma piece in town. Stand by for bearing and distance.
Roger that, and if you can get me a classification, that would be helpful. Over. 3 Romeo, this is 3-2. Be advised, Bravo team is calling up an armor piece in town. Still awaiting bearing distance and classification. Over.
3 Romeo copies all.
Short halt in these trees here. Alpha's got a short halt for a second.
wrong net.
Alpha's short halting.
Copy that, Alpha. 3-2, same traffic.
Alright, so we are bearing 2. We're going to move bearing 292 for 130 meters to get to the assault point once we catch our breath here. Alright,
Bravo, this is 3-2. How you going with that bearing distance and classification on that vehicle? Over.
3-2, this is Bravo. I lost eyes on it. I don't know where it went.
Roger that. Any guesses as to what it could have been?
Probably a BTR 60.
3-2's tracking. 3 Romeo, this is 3-2. Be advised, Bravo team lost sight of that vehicle. Best guess was a BTR 60 somewhere within the town. Over.
3 Romeo copies all.
3-2 out.
Short halt.
Bravo, this is 3-2. Do you believe you have effective fire on that town if we were to go live? Over.
Let's get online here.
3-2, this is Bravo. That's
get
a
online with me on my right and left.
Good shit, stand by.
Forward. We're going to keep it slow to start with here.
3-2, Bravo.
So let's start pushing.
Send for 3-2.
I have regained eyes on that armor piece.
Let's go, Mike.
Trying to confirm now what it is.
Let's go.
Keep pushing north.
How about that? Keep us surprised. Alpha's maneuvering from the AP marker towards the town. As soon as you hear a gunshot, you are clear to open up on any targets within that town. Over.
This is Alpha. We're gonna try and let Bravo initiate this. So we're gonna stay in concealment at our position. I'm just trying to find a good spot. Over.
How about that, Alpha?
Alright, hey,
3-2, Bravo.
Zen.
Alright, so load 40 Mike Yellow Smoke.
Send for 3-2.
Gotta catch breath. You can't hear me.
Yeah, affirm, let's do it.
Current distance from my location to the armor piece is 529 meters. 529.
200 meters. And on my go, you're gonna put some smoke out.
529 meters. Copy that.
To that wall. You see that wall in front of us? That's about 220 meters. I want you to put smoke, at least 2 or 3 smoke rounds in front of that, so we can.
Copy. Confirm that it's going to be like the northwest side of objective landfall, correct?
You see what I'm talking about? Hold fire, but I'll tell you when.
northwest to the center of
Just
the
It's down on the ground,
objective.
down on the floor there.
Oh, you have a bush in your way.
Yeah. Here, if you come to where I'm at and kneel down, you can see it just straight ahead there. So from that
Bravo, check your micro dagger and advise if marker 1505 would be an approximate location of that BTR piece.
You still have a bush in your way. Come stand here.
I mean,
Bravo,
you
copy,
can
stand
see,
by.
you can still see it a little bit from here.
Copy.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Device.
Alpha's in for Bravo.
Bravo, are you set and covering over?
North.
Just confirm I am hit.
I'm heading to the street back here.
Yeah, so
Hey, Phil.
that's 220 meters away. So just put it right on the wall. Put like 2 or 3
Just
of
don't
them
want to sit on top
in a
of
spread
that.
right to left.
Alpha, I'm trying to mark up this BTR 60.
3-2, this is Bravo.
Set for 3-2.
Marker on armor piece is approximately correct.
Copy that, Tango Mike. And as to Alpha's question, are you set and covering over? Alpha, marker 1505, BTR 60.
Alpha,
It's going to
this
be
is
a problem
Bravo.
for us in a second here. We may have to push.
3 Romeo, this is 3-2 on 130 over.
If we take fire from that BTR, we're going to push.
Send over 3 Romeo.
Be advised, we've got eyes back on that BTR 60. Approximate location is marker 1505. Over.
3 Romeo has eyes on.
Bravo, this is Alpha, send traffic.
Our Bravo team is currently set in covering over objective land 4. Alpha team is ready to assault at this time.
Roger, we're waiting for your go, so go ahead and start engaging any targets on rooftops, and then once we hear your shot, we're going to put out smoke, break. Once that smoke plumes, we're going to push in, break. If we take contact from that BTR, we're going to have to maneuver further to our west to get in defilade from it, and we'll try and engage it if you can draw its fire. Over.
How much smoke do you want?
Bravo, copy.
Start with 2 rounds in a spread right to left. Like, you know, just put them like 10, 20 meters from each other. So as soon as you hear shots.
Bravo, this is 3-2. I want you to make sure you're got good cover up there before you start popping shots. Make sure you need to entrench, you do it.
Bravo copies. I didn't want to put up trenches to keep our position concealed.
Oh, the bullets are about to do that, so go ahead and make sure you're well protected at first, and then start lighting those fuckers up. Give us the go-ahead.
So I'm going to say the idea is that they're not going to be there that long, right? They're going to be there just
Hey,
long enough for us to
just to
get
hit the
in there,
wall.
So they shouldn't have to entrench, in theory.
In theory, yeah.
This is Bravo.
Go ahead for 3-2.
I don't know if Alpha has eyes on the armor piece moved underneath the tin roof in the center of the compound.
It's Alpha, negative, no eyes on that armor piece. Over.
I'm hearing vehicle move.
Let's get this assault underway.
Disregard, wait. I have it, stand by. We may have to initiate this with an AT shot on the armor piece.
If you think you got it, you can take it.
Bravo copies, standing by on engagement.
I'm pushing up a little bit to the north to these rocks, see if I can get eyes on this fucking thing.
Copy, I have eyes on you.
3 Romeo is 3-2 on 130.
Send for 3 Romeo.
Be advised, we've had a short halt in our assault at this time. BTR has moved from its marker at 1505 to a tin shed closer into the center of the objective. Alpha is attempting to get eyes on it.
It looked like it was moving moving to the east side of the compound. We're gonna have to kick this thing off. If you want to engage that thing with armor-piercing rounds from the DMR, you might be able to take out the gunner.
Disregard the ladder. We've just now lost sight of it. We're going to begin our assault as previously planned, with Bravo engaging and Alpha pushing on that compound. Time now. On you, Bravo.
Moving right.
Bravo copies. This is Bravo. Be advised, we don't have AP rounds for the DMR.
3-2's tracking. Just focus on the soft targets. Then over.
Bravo copies. Starting engagement.
Come on, 3-2.
Roger that. We're just basically going to be buddies with Alpha. They're pushing. Let's move.
Copy.
Got smoke prepped.
Alright, move north to us. You're moving east.
Alpha.
Alright, well, get those yellow 40s on that wall right now. Get ready to move.
Oh, shit.
I advise you to be yellow.
Where is it?
Directly north from me.
Range.
231.
Roger, stand by. 231.
You go to my right side.
That was must have a tree.
Just move from that white smoke behind the tree. It is still 238.
Eyes on. Clear back glass.
Clear.
Rocket.
Copy smoke bomb.
This is Alpha. That BTR is catastrophic. We're moving in from the south.
We Romeo, this is 3-2 on 130. BTR is 100 over 100 over.
Romeo copies.
Copy that. Alpha, we're right behind you.
Back out.
Bravo, the second Alpha hits this wall, I want you pulling back using Defilade to this current assault point and following up behind over.
Bravo copies.
Get on the wall with me. Let's get that together. Still contact the wall to the northeast. Frag out northeast.
That was red smoke, wasn't it? Nice. Specifically said HE, but anyway. All stations on 132 disregard red smoke.
You ready to push
Bravo
up?
copies.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to those rocks first. You guys follow me.
Behind the tree with the
Bravo,
red
this is
smoke.
Alpha.
Copy.
Send for Bravo.
Bravo, do you guys have any more targets up there? Are you still effective? Over.
Good kill.
Reloading.
Pushing.
Let's move.
Negative, we're pulling down.
Roger that. We're about to hit the wall on the south side, on the southeast sector here.
Bravo copies.
Change your mags. Alright, once this ready, I'm gonna push up to that fucking.
Copy.
Go with them, Steel.
Get on behind him, Steel. Alatar to your northwest, we're moving.
Copy.
Alpha and 3-2 have hit the wall.
Steel, keep moving up.
Get in.
Bravo copy.
Romeo, this is 3-2 on 130. Be advised, we have hit the walls of the objective. We are breaking down our Bravo team to maneuver them to Alpha's position at this time. Over.
All right, let's work our way around to the contact front.
Great job.
On the right side, you just move behind those pipes to the right of the destroyed
Copy.
BTR.
Stay low.
Did you get him?
Negative. He popped back around the corner.
Roger.
Can we get a 40 on that?
Yeah, Steel.
Copy.
Steel, I need a 40 on that wall to the right side of that down BTR. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, a bit high.
He's down, he's down.
I'm reloading. Up.
Alright, move up on me, move up on me. We're gonna push northwest to this next wall, and then we're gonna hit that building to our west, that big 2-story over there. So
Copy.
get up on me, weapons up, let's go.
On you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold this. You guys push to my left, get to that building.
Copy. Mike's gonna hold this corner. You guys keep pushing.
3-2, this is Alpha. You're all by yourself back there.
I'm coming up. Bravo, be advised, green arrows indicate direction of travel for Alpha Team. Over.
Alright, let's move left here, move left around it. Steel, take point.
I'll move up one stair.
Other way, move behind.
Bravo
I'll
copies.
move up one stair to
This way,
fast.
alright, this way, on me, follow me, this way.
Moving over.
Plus I'm moving.
Copy. Holding.
Are new.
I'm holding cross back to the west. Get behind that building to my west. We're gonna go to the exterior.
Go ahead, Steel.
With Alpha there or stay here?
We're gonna move with Alpha.
Copy.
Bravo's still back on the hilltop back there.
3-2, I'm covering if you want to cross.
Copy, crossing.
Crossing. Last man.
I'm moving.
Bravo,
Steel,
check in.
go low.
Alright, Steel, push up.
Bravo, this is 3-2. Check in.
Alright, Steel, I'm on you. Let's go.
Bravo's all green moving.
Alright, Alpha's pushing up.
Copy. We've got eyes on you. We're on the southwestern side of the compound. You can probably see us maneuvering near those steel pipes. Maneuvering.
Alright, check this corner.
I affirm eyes.
Be advised, northeastern side of the compound is definitely not clear. So when you come through that entryway, just make sure to watch right.
I need someone on me. I'm gonna pop this door. Watch
Yeah.
out, don't cross it. Alright, ready?
I affirm.
Opening.
Take down 2 contacts while on the hill behind you.
Steel, keep watching that way.
Good shit. Keep it up.
Alright, looks clear. I'm going in right.
Probably going left.
Watch
Left's
behind.
clear.
Alright, it looks
3-2, this is 3 Romeo 130 over.
7 for 3-2 on 130 over.
Be advised, we had brief ISR reports of a possible convoy break. Seems at this time they did start
Multiple
retreating
coming
the
in from the
moment
north
they were
entrance.
told that there was
3-2,
y'all
Bravo.
coming in.
Yeah, cover that. Say again, there was a convoy and it was leaving the objective.
Confirm, there was a convoy that was seen departing out to the northwest.
Stand by for 3-2.
Be advised, it seems that they only left a small force inside that objective.
Copy that. Well, we're about to send them to their lords, so
Stay low.
send for 3-2.
Copies all, out.
I got reports from one of my team members, multiple contacts coming in from the northern entrance on the white smoke.
Good copy. Alpha, you tracking on the other side of this steel barn. We got white smoke with enemies.
Move around the
That's been recorded by me already.
Good shit. Keep moving.
Steel, move back and left around this building. Do not
Alpha,
go
Bravo, this is 3-2. Be advised, enemy convoy was seen by ISR leaving northwest. Looks like they've abandoned this compound for the most part, but have left a small contingent behind over.
copies.
Watch out for Bravo. Bravo's coming up from the southeast. They're on that wall that we came up from.
Copy.
Bravo, this Alpha.
Alpha seen for Bravo.
Bravo, we have you covered in this opening. Do you see anything to our north near this entrance? There was some white smoke here. We didn't sweep through it yet.
There were multiple contacts that happened.
Negative, no eyes on anything at the current moment.
All right, Roger. If you want to hold, there's white smoke just got popped again. Can you hold there and cover us while we clear this shit on the north side?
Bravo copies, continue movement.
On you, Alpha.
We have not.
Moving.
Alright, still across the road. Across the
Yellow.
road.
Alright, moving up.
Yeah, look, we got
Copy.
across.
Opening the store.
Copy.
Pine it out. Smoke was in there. Going
Pushing
right.
past, push past.
Going and going left.
Alright, looks clear.
Dropped a shooter outside.
Can't really tell entirely. It looks alright. Alright.
Just dropped a shooter on this corner.
I have a
Roger.
door. I could open this gate from the computer.
Yeah, go ahead and check. Try and open it. Check in there.
Gate's
Shouldn't be
opening.
anyone in there. Alright.
Going in.
I'm gonna peek out in front of you to the left here.
Copy.
Clear.
I'm gonna check this right side once you got that.
Alright, it's still
Crossing straight.
On you, Williams.
Sweep.
Right.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Fine.
We've secured up to the exit here. We're going to turn around and cover you while you push to your east.
Wall's clear, back in.
You're in the right, perfect spot. Beautiful.
Yeah, Bravo, we got you covered with the AR. You're good to push up.
Let's go, Steel. Heading southeast.
High low on you.
Copy. There's we still have structures left unclear.
Steel.
Yeah,
Get on the other
once
side of me.
they get up there, alright, go ahead and pick up and swing around to the northeast here. I'm on you, you're on point. Take it.
Copy. Going left. Left is clear.
Bravo, we're looping around these silos on the north side here.
Bravo copies.
Back is clear.
Moving, Mike.
Copy. Moving.
We're just gonna hold their rear here while they sweep around. I'll watch this way.
Copy.
Clear.
I'm pushing up on your right side.
I'm gonna get back on the other side of this wall and watch this entrance.
Copy.
Alright, let's get up
Going
on this.
across towards the wall.
Yeah,
Pushing along these pipes, Mike.
Bravo, this is Alpha. We're approaching the wall directly to your north.
with the AR.
Bravo copies.
Building close. Seems
Bravo, be advised, you have no one
Alright,
watching
go ahead,
your
push up.
that north entrance.
Steel on us, we're pushing up.
Good, buddy.
Alright, this building is clear from the windows. Copy.
Bravo, if you can maneuver down that stone wall using that pipe.
Bravo copies moving.
Copy.
Alright, we're clear out here. Alright, let's push up to this.
Copy, guy. The push. I'll cover.
Alpha, this is correction. Bravo, this is Alpha. We're going to be moving around the northeast side of this two-story. If you want to move
Crossover,
around on our right, over.
Copy, close.
This building clear.
Bravo copies.
Affirm.
Yeah.
Stay between the pipes.
Crossing.
Set a breach on this wall here. So stand back, cover me.
Copy. Watching northwest.
This is Alpha. Setting a breach on the northwestern wall on the northeast side of this building. Setting timer. 5 seconds. Stand by.
3-2 guys. 3 Romeo is 3-2 on 130. We are making a breach on the northern side of the compound walls. Over.
Clear.
3 Romeo copies.
Breach, breach, breach.
Going right.
Breach complete. 3-2 out.
Going left. I'm gonna hold on left till I have cover.
Going right.
Okay, still stick to walls and don't pass somebody. That's already.
Alright, let's push back. Let's push back. Move around to the north side. Yeah, keep sweeping around the north side, moving east, and then we'll link up with Bravo. Bravo's already in here, so check your fire to the
want
south.
to take this middle lane?
Yeah, you're fine.
Copy.
Bravo Alpha's sweeping around to the northern, along the northern wall. 3-2's in the center of you both, over.
Push up.
Want to go right there?
Yeah, you're fine.
Stay tight, stay together.
Currently
Alright.
checking the
Copy.
sizes on the
I'm
southeastern
crossing
side.
We're just gonna peek it and then hold security because we don't want to go barrel to barrel with Alpha.
Yes, I copy that. This one, so this one's clear here.
Yep, you're fine.
Stack back up on me.
We're gonna hold your rear.
Copy. I'm just watching down this way.
Alright, Roger, pushing around. Alright, we're good.
Bravo, you happy that your side of the compound is clear?
iPhone, all clear.
Copy that. I want you to go ahead and break down, push the northwest side of the compound and establish security on that checkpoint facing out to the northwest along the ASR.
Copy, moving.
Good shit.
3-2, this is Alpha, over.
7-3-2.
Is the lane we're about to walk into clear? I think we're about to come in front of your barrel, over.
Yeah, Mike's going to duck back in. It is clear along the length of it.
Roger, I'm pretty sure we're clear. This compound seems pretty secure at this point, at least on the north side.
Okay, copy that. Bravo is secure in their belief that the rest of their side of the compound is clear. They're establishing security on the northwest, facing up the road. If you can send your Alpha team to set up on the northeast, facing east down the road, I'll contact fire.
It's Alpha, Wilco.
Take a look out.
3-2, this is Bravo.
7-3-2.
Set up security.
On the southwestern entrance of this factory building, I've got 3 KIA civilians.
Copy, on my way to you. Let's go, Mike.
Yeah.
3 Romeo, this is 3-2 on 130, over.
Bandit for 3 Romeo 130.
Be advised at this time the objective landfall has been cleared of enemies. I've established my Bravo team on the northwest side facing up the road and my Alpha team on the northeast side facing east up the road. Be advised at this time that Bravo has called up potential civilian KIAs at this location, which I'm now investigating, over.
3-2. Yeah, fuck. 3-2, this is 3 Romeo. Copy all. Advise if those are dead civilians.
3 Romeo, this is 3-2. That is an A firm. We have 3 times civilian KIA at break. Grid 043121, keypad 2 at the warehouse building, objective landfall, over.
3 Romeo copies all. We'll pass that up.
3-2 is established at insecurity at this time. Advise when you have further orders for us, over.
Alpha, we are just about set in defensive
3-2,
positions,
this
over.
is 3 Romeo. Be advised. EndEx.
All stations on this net. EndEx. Condition for your weapons.
Rally on green smoke on the southwestern side.
Rally on green smoke, southwestern side. 3-2 copies, EndEx.
Rally on green smoke, southwest.
3-2, say again, rally location.
Negative, I think it's already been plumed. There it is.
Eyes on.
Good shit tonight, Mike.
Thank you.
Alpha,
Good shit, Bravo. Good shit, Alpha.
Green smoke west.
It's basically just going to be on those meetings of those roads inside the objective.
Roger.
America gods. Sergeant Mitchell appears from the smoke.
I mean, I tend to do some days, yeah.
Your voice is
You need to speak up. Sorry.
Oh, yep. I tend to appear from the smoke when I need to. I tend to be fairly good at that some days.
We appreciate it.
Well, you got, where's that, Mr. Alatar over here just scrolling up like he's a
Just
badass.
fucking.
Because he is.
I mean, pilots do tend to think they're badass, so I'll give them credit where credit's due.
I couldn't fly one of those things.
He's an
Yeah.
absolute
I mean, it's a special type of person who want to fly.
Go ahead and
Route
take
2 is
any
present.
entry here.
Special multiple phase.
All right, so it is past the 3 hour mark. If you need to go, you are free to go at this time. I do already have attendance.
Thanks, boys.
Good shit tonight.
All right, so Specialist Williams, take it away. You led the squad for this.
Thanks, 3-2 actual. All right, so fairly straightforward objective. We were obviously no need to insert or anything like that. We were already up the road. The objective itself was beneficial given our terrain and our location of step off. So we were able to establish OP at that hilltop 6-8 and get good eyes out onto the objective. Ascertained that the enemies were in fact indeed there. From there, Alpha did a great job in identifying the fact that we did in fact not have to go all the way around the hill to maintain defilade and concealment to reach our AP marker. That saved us a lot of time, which we were already constrained on, so great work there. Bravo established themselves at 103 with great eyes onto the town, utilizing their DMR to good effect. Called up that BTR nice and early, which is good, because we don't want to go face-to-face with that shit without further forefront knowledge, so that's great work. The assault went well, possibly a little bit slow on the step-off, but I think I was tracking on what was going on, so it's all good there. Smoke dissipated a couple of times while in the maneuvers from the step-off of the assault to the actual walls, but we'll work on that as we go along. The actual breach itself was quite straightforward. The enemy had already, in fact, abandoned the objective when we reached them, so they were left with a small contingent, which we dealt with swiftly. So that's good, good work. I don't believe we had any wounded in action, at least not gravely. So great work there. And yeah, that's it from me. Great work, Bravo. Great work, Alpha, obviously, and great work, Mark. Thanks for the fill-ins. And we'll hand it over to Alpha, Captain McCoy.
I don't have anything specifically to add for the training. It's pretty straightforward. I think it went pretty smooth. We communicate. We worked together pretty well, covered each other. I don't think we took any casualties at any point, so we were able to utilize our superior land navigation skills to easily overwhelm the enemy.
Fucking hoorah.
So, hoo-ah. Good job.
Good job, Alpha. Thank you, Alpha.
I have some things for 3-2 actual afterwards, but we can talk about that after the debrief.
Roger that. Thank you, Captain. Over to Bravo, Specialist Devere.
Thank you, Acting 3-2 and 3-2 actual. I don't have anything.
Good shit tonight. And Mike, Medical.
So, just to ask Alpha Bravo, did anyone get wounded at all tonight?
I did
That's
not give one shot to the leg.
Steel or Alatar, did you take a hit at all?
No green.
That's fucking great shit.
We are not even a boo-boo, Mike. Thank you.
Copy that.
I'm glad that Matrix training was good.
I know that Mike got hit though.
Alright, thanks, Mike. You did a great job tonight, even if we didn't put you through your paces. And 3-2 actual.
Yep, I've got nothing to add that Specialist Williams didn't cover. The only thing I would suggest is, I know you only had a quick look at this BTR. It was an 80 Alpha, not a 60. I was just make sure we're making sure we have a better idea of the vehicles. If you're not 100% sure, making a guess isn't necessarily always the best idea, especially because the 60 and the 80 Alpha are vastly different systems, and one's vastly more dangerous than the other. That's all I've got. So it's just a bit.
Thank you, Sergeant. From my point of view, from the hilltop, the BTR was halfway covered by these pipelines behind me. I could not see properly what it was. That's why I didn't call it up as A80 Alpha.
Raj.
But you did call it a 60, which is a specific BTR. So if you're unsure, just call it a BTR, right? If you know it's a BTR but you don't know what it is, it's better to just give a more vague description than it is to say something that it isn't, right? Does that make
Copy,
sense?
Captain.
All right, very good. So only if you're totally sure should you identify it as something specific. But if you don't even know what it is, like you're not sure it's a BTR, or BMP, or whatever, just call it enemy armor, right? Just, hey, I have unidentified enemy armor in this direction. I can hear it. I don't know what it is. But as soon as you identify it as specific, that's telling everyone all the way up the chain, up to the task force commander, what can be used to deal with this and how urgent it is to deal with it. So the way as task force commander that I would deal with an 80 alpha is going to be a lot more urgent than I deal with a BTR 60, right? So keep that in mind when we're identifying enemy vehicles. It is important.
I assume, Captain.
Yep. And any other Caesar cues? You guys have about 10 seconds. Awesome. Thank you, Specialist Brewer.
It's always one.
It's a private brewer.
Nice
Private
promotion.
Brewer.
I was about to say,
Eventually.
damn, I got a promotion.
That's the
already.
wrong. That's the wrong brewer, Sergeant.
Oh shit. No, my bad. Private Brewer.
Thank you, Sergeant. I just have to say, I love the DMR.
Fucking whore.
Fucking
Yeah,
cool.
I had to carry it around for the whole time, and then I didn't even get to use it.
Yeah, that sucks.
So you're welcome, Private.
Kept it warm.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Get your
the captain
specialist
kept it
ranking
nice and
and
warm
videos
for you.
permitted.
Alright. Anything else? Alright, with that, you are dismissed. Keep in mind, we do have Task Force Charlie tomorrow night. So be prepped for kicking some more dragon militia ass.
Fucking Kurihi.
What?
Alright, have a great night, gents.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're not.
You said.
Thanks again, Freelance. That's going to do it for the stream. Thanks for coming out, and we will see you tomorrow night.